the Care Clinic in Bethesda, Maryland.
Thank you for calling Care. How can I help you?
I am looking to have an abortion.
How far along are you?
I'm 34 right now. I am in a pretty desperate situation. My boyfriend is kind of out of the picture now, so I don't really have any support.
An abortion at any stage is actually much safer than delivering a term pregnancy. It's a 4 to 5 day procedure. We do some basic lab work on you and start to dilate your cervix. After that, we do what we call the fetal injection. A needle is inserted through the abdomen and into the fetal heart where lidocaine is injected, and that will completely numb the fetus so there's no pain. And then after that, we inject a medication called digoxin and another medication called KCL into the fetal heart, which will slow and then stop the fetal heartbeat. And then on that 4th day, depending on how your cervix is dilated, we'll break your water, and then we'll give you a medication called misoprostol. Misoprostol will sort of induce contraction and increase the dilation of your cervix. You're going to have contractions and cramping, and then we'll assist you in sort of pushing in the induction and then remove all of the products of conception. You're definitely going to feel discomfort and cramping and a lot of pressure, but we do give you fentanyl and Versed during the procedure. We specialize in later trimester care. Our doctor is very well versed in what he's doing, and he's very good.
So I'm not like a rare situation. Y'all help women this late in pregnancy all the time?
All the time.
Parents, this video is for you. It is imperative that we pay attention to what is going on in our schools. I got a permission slip recently from my daughter's school, and we live in a fairly conservative area next to Akron, Ohio. The permission slip was for her to attend health class. Mind you, she is in 5th grade. It had the syllabus on there and a link to show you what material she will be learning. I did some research, and you will be astounded, oh my gosh, blown away by what they are trying to teach my 5th grader. Watch this video. It is absolutely disgusting.
Yes, come on, yes, oh yes. Aha! What are you doing there? You've had an apple one day. You'll go blind. I'm coming! How many times is too many to masturbate in one day? Hashtag Ask-A-Maze!
They may want to touch because it feels nice. The clitoris. It's okay.
Mind you, I'm reminding you, the video is for 5th graders. And we, on the right, are saying that the left is trying to over-sexualize our children. This is exactly what we're talking about. And they want to gaslight us and pretend that it's not happening. Well, the sad part is, in order to get federal funding, they have to do these programs.
When you're born, your sex is assigned in a medical way, but the sex listed on your birth certificate may not necessarily match your gender identity.
Gender identity is a person's inner experience of who they are in terms of gender, their deep personal sense of being male, female, a blend of both, or neither.
Like transgender, which means a person whose gender identity is not consistent with their assigned birth sex. Non-binary, which means a person whose identity doesn't fall in the category.
If there was ever a country that was a prime example of oxymoronism or shooting itself in its own legs, it should be the US of A. If you see the recent debates around the presidential elections and the topics that tops the list, of course, illegal immigration is heavily debated, though pro-women, pro-life, of women's rights, aka rights to own body, is also very much debated. So get this, America would rather disorient and destroy the younger generations through body mutilations or so-called gender-affirming care on taxpayers' money, of course, or allow to kill millions of babies in the womb through abortion rights, rather than first maybe invest in a value and a spiritual education and a social support system that prevents unplanned pregnancies or crime, which in the first place led to that kind of a situation, or second, stop misgendering and disorienting the younger generation with health classes that are supposed to help them build a personality of their own, which of course is pushing millions of kids into an abyss of confusion and self-hate. They are emasculating their boys and effeminating their women, their girls. The US of A is certainly going through a mental health crisis fueled by drugs and promiscuity. For a nation which was founded on the principles of equality, brotherhood, and the Word of God, they have come a very long way. And I don't think that this long way they've come through can be something that can be called as progress, but rather borders around stupidity and utter stupidity. And no thanks, Obama.